What's up, guys and gals, to the next piece of One Piece by your host with the most, Griever, as always. It's a live chapter reaction, chapter 1078. I just noticed that it dropped, so I figured why not just turn on the camera and let's go off on the fly, right? As you guys know, if you've checked out any of my other One Piece reviews, I'm not too thrilled about the Egghead Island. I really think it's just a stepping stone into an actual good arc. I find this arc very contrived, very can we just get on with it sort of feeling, but maybe this chapter turns it around. So let's find out. We open up with chapter 1078, Escape Limit. And we're finally going to figure out who the shooter is. Is it Saint Saturn? Is it Saint Saturn? Is it CP0 agent? Some people have brought up, could it be Stussy as a triple agent, like a double agent? Could it be the 00 Vegapunk or the -01 Vegapunk android? Is it one of the actual other Vegapunk androids? But basically the question is, who shot Shaka, right? And as I said, those are mostly the popular theories. I'm not sure which one I personally subscribe to. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a brand new character for all we know. It might be a character we've never met before but have heard of. I don't know. There's so many possibilities with that one. I've heard a dozen possibilities, and they're all pretty sound. The ones I've brought up and some that I haven't. So maybe we find out this chapter, maybe not. It depends, because it seems like Oda's really going on this who's the traitor person. So might not find out for a few more chapters, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, this cover serial, this actually right here makes sense that Caesar, Clown, and Judge are finally teaming up after realizing that, of course, in the last cover serial, that Vegapunk is not. Vegapunk is the reason that they had their issues, and realistically, they're both, hey, your science and my science, it's kind of Mayuri, Kuratsuchi. Mayuri, Kuratsuchi. Let's get on with it. So they start an emotionless excursion formation Neo-Mads. Of course, it's always Neo-Mads. They always do that in manga. It's always the organization is called Neo. The second gen is called Neo. Like, at this point, is there not a Neo Pokemon, a Neo Digimon, and a Neo Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, seriously. Because it's always Neo, but okay. So Caesar, Clown, and Judge teaming up for the German double six. That makes sense. I feel like they're going to be at each other's throats pretty quickly on who's really in charge, but we'll wait and see. Maybe Caesar will just be happy that after so long, he'll be treated more as an equal, as a scientist, and not literally under somebody's thumb, which he's been for a long time. So maybe it'll take a while before, like, the whole, I can run this operation better than Judge. Maybe he'll just be happy, hey, you do the administration work, I'll go in the cuckoo lab, you know? Who knows? So we open up to the first page. Island of the Future Egghead Laboratory. Wait, what? Island of the Future Egghead Laboratory. Oh, like the futuristic? Alright. Who is the conversation with? Uncle Kizaru, says Sentomaru. And I was actually always under the impression that Sentomaru was his literal nephew. Apparently that's not the case. I had to watch a couple of teching videos to figure that out, but apparently that's not the case, and it's a sort of a term of endearment, but also sort of like saying old man Kizaru, sort of. It's a Japanese thing. I don't know. Let's see. So second floor, building B. Yeah. All right. Stussy and Jinbei are still together. CP0's mission was to eliminate the doctor and then wait for Kizaru's arrival. Oh, of course, she would have all the intel, of course. The government's extra prepared, it seems. Yes, they see this as even more serious matter than Ohara. Now, why would it be more serious? It's as serious for sure, because if Vegapunk has all the knowledge Ohara had, I suppose, plus being the brilliant scientist, maybe? Let's see. Stussy says, reason one being that the doctor took the forbidden research of Ohara and continued it. I don't think we got that confirmation yet. It's officially confirmed that Vegapunk not only took all the knowledge, but actually continued it. Or wait, I think that was brought up in the Saul thing, so maybe, but still actually kept researching the Void Century. Dangerous. So Sentomaru looking, and reason two is that Egghead has the combat strength that Ohara didn't. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. It's not because it's O'Hara knowledge with Vegapunk. It's O'Hara knowledge, and you have military might. That is far, because O'Hara, as far as I knew, or no, did they even have a single goddamn fighter? They were just villagers, man. Like, so, yeah, okay, that definitely makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Sentamaru says those reasons are enough for them to bring unexpected forces into action. Unexpected forces. Huh. Call me if anything comes up. All communication equipment in the lab O phase are destroyed. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. Farbio phase factory. Kachunk. Alright. You heard that, right? Alright, so it's Sentamaru. We're still with the people who actually live on Egghead. Learn from history and think what the Navy could do here. You don't have time to hesitate. Set sail. We are escaping this island. Before the Navy gets here, let's do as Sir Sentamaru said. Alright, so all the robots, androids, cyborgs, and humanoids and everybody in between is like, let's make haste and let's get the fuck out. Fair idea. Research area, 3rd floor, building C. Usopp! Lilith! Oh, Frankie's still only half turned. Wait a minute. What's going on with that? So they were, yeah, so well, I think this finally confirms, like, I theorized this, and of course, the algorithm isn't kind even when you're right. It doesn't matter. The YouTube algorithm isn't kind, but I've been saying this for a long time. Since we got this information, people have been like, I don't know if it's just for trolling purposes, but people have been saying, oh, damn, like, some pedo shit going on here in One Piece and stuff, and it's like, no, it's not just lust. It's cuteness can be a form of like an attraction or something like that. Like, oh my god, a puppy, boom, and affected, right? So it can be like that, you know. And I think right here we're getting that in spades right now. I think we're getting that completely in spades. If anybody's still arguing that shit, I'm just not gonna listen. You're either trolling or you're stupid. So yeah, so clearly the love fruit is working literally on what it's based on. The love power. Not the horny power, the love power. So yeah. Frankie's still only half. How did that work? You goddamn brat. Oh, so he's still fuming. She's silent. Undo this petrification. My right side was off guard, but my left side can still move. Is this because he's a cyborg? But wait, if it was because he was a cyborg, Lilith isn't a real human unless she's a clone. And the robot parts are still frozen. How is Frankie only half petrified? And like staying that way? I assumed last chapter that he was slowly getting petrified because of his cyborg parts or something. It wasn't instantaneous. But he's literally fine. Like, not totally. Like, 3/4 of him is petrified, but... The fuck? Okay, I'm drawing a blank on a theory on how that's possible. Alright. So, Lilith and Usopp are, of course, still frozen. If you undo this right now, then we'll forgive you. And clunk clank. Seraphim notices something. Ah! Damn it! Oh, here comes one of the Vegapunk androids. Why are you doing this, S-Snake? On whose orders? And then, holy shit, gonna stump. Pythagoras! Crush. And yes, some people are gonna say, it's Pythagoras. No, it's not. Trust me. Trust me, it's not. Go back and find out if you called him back in the day, his name is actually pronounced Pythagoras because the way that the letters were pronounced back in those days are different than the way we pronounce them today. His name is Pythagoras. But anyways, if you want to say Pythagoras because of the Pythagorean theorem and the only reason you don't know how to pronounce that is because of grade 7 math, that's fine. But I'm just saying. I'm not pronouncing it wrong. Same with Heracles, Hercules, right? Though those have 2 different spellings, so whatever it is. So crush, boom. Steps up. She's walking away. She's walking away like this is a goddamn action movie. Goddamn. Did Frankie and did they all just blow up? And once again, I don't think we know, but if you shatter these statues, is that it? Do you kill them? Like, if I were to break the statue of a petrified person, do you get to put them back together or no? I don't think that's ever been actually answered. Or was that answered in the Blackbeard thing? I don't know. So, oh, Frankie's surviving the explosions, but still like, ugh, but he's not petrifying. Why? Why the hell did it only half work on him? And he said his right side was off guard. What does that mean? He's got anti-devil fruit eyes or something? Wait, hey, wait up. And S-Snake just keeps on walking like a badass bitch. So, second floor, building A. I hope everyone's okay, so we're with the Rob and Chopper group. I've been hearing explosions and screams. I'm sure that the Seraphim are on a rampage. No, that's inconceivable. If Nami screams, there is someone who will show up to rescue her in a heartbeat. Yeah. So they already know the power of love, Sanji, is going to go forth. So let's see. Teams that are in a fight are stuck. While we are all busy fighting, something might happen to Vegapunk. You're right. So Chopper and Robin are gonna take care of business. Come to think of it, there's one lab that was once sealed off, is used and is now sealed off. Wait a minute, is this the same place Shaka went to? Okay, so they're gonna go there too? Robin and Chopper, can they stop the gunman? Can they stop the gunman? It depends on who the gunman is. If it is Saint Saturn, then no. If it is Stussy, maybe. If it's one of the Vegapunk bodies, whether one that we've met or an unknown evil dark I'll get you gadgets one, maybe. The odds are in their favor actually for the number of people it could be. It could be the Traitor. Robin and Chopper working together. Monster Point plus, Devil LaFleur. I mean, I think they got a shot. So let's see. I don't think anyone would have any use for that place, though. But if you don't not go there. Let's check it out. Lead the way, Atlas. Sure. Oh, okay, so they are going to go there. I assume they're talking about the same place that Shaka went to, and that Vegapunk and the CP0 agents are captured in. Third floor, building A. Edison, stay with me, says Nami. Oh, geez, Edison is looking fierce. Ugh. Oh, Edison's still alive, of course, because Oda's not really going to kill anybody off. Like, I doubt even Pythagoras is dead. Hey, alright, Brooks coming out of his soul, in his soul form. Hey, I'm off to look for Vegapunk. Huh? What, Sanji? Oh, I mean, that actually makes sense, because he can phase through walls and ceilings and everything. So, he's like, hey, I'm going to go in soul form, and I'm going to fucking piece this bitch. Let's go. Smart thinking, Brooke. What's Sanji doing? Bam. Okay. I don't care what happens from here on out. Sanji fans, shut the fuck up. Seriously. I know power scalers are going to be part of the One Piece community till the day it ends, and even 10 years after it's done. Just look at Naruto and Bleach. But fact of the matter is that seriously, can we not wait? Like, I'm of the opinion it goes, in the Straw Hat crew, it goes Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, somewhere in between, either above Sanji, equal to Sanji, or below Sanji, okay? That's how I view it. But I made nada one thought process on the fact that he came in a comedic dropkick and took down a Seraphim, and that meant something, like, oh my god, he took out one, and Zoro and Luffy haven't taken out theirs, so clearly that means Sanji above. Like, guys, calm down before we actually get the end of the battles, right? Because look, as Shark here, not a scratch on him. Totally fine. So he took the attack, but up brand new. No different than when the Luffy and Kaku and everybody's fighting. So let's just hold back for a minute, okay? Stop judging everything based on one single panel in one single chapter before you even know what happens next, Because here, as Shark is fine. And Sanji is taking a fist right to the face. And as Shark pauses, and Sanji took the hit, but seemingly took the hit like a Chad, and stood there having a cigarette, and it's like, bam, he took the hit, and his face is all fucked up. It's all bruised. And he's like, do you understand what the power of love means? See, this type of Sanji, I'm good with. Wano Sanji was going downhill for me. This level of Sanji, this is the type of Sanji. Sanji coming when Nami screams and drop kick love and taking the hit. Do you know what the power of love is? Meanwhile, getting his shit rocked. He's like, but the power of love, like that, I like. This is old school. This is like Baratie East Blue Sanji comedy mixed with actually tanking shit. I like it. I like it. This is a good Sanji moment right here. It doesn't prove shit in the power scaling, people, but what it does do is have Sanji just be fun. You know, he's still strong. He's one of the strongest Straw Hats. You know, so, you know, he's in top 3, top 4. So, but yeah. No, that's just a good moment for Sanji. So now we're in floor F. F4 building A. Huff, huff, damn it. Alright, so Luffy and Zoro, we're jumping back to them. And those flames on their backs aren't going away. Unlike King, the flames don't seem to be going out. Huh? Let's see, Luffy says, forget about the flames. The guy with the hawk eyes disappeared. Where the hell did he go? Oh shit, how did you lose track of him? I mean, there is a lot of smoke and shit, but it's like, goddamn. That's not good. Looks like now, I know people, the Sanji Zoro fans on both sides are going to try to explain this away, and they're going to say, this proves Sanji over Zoro because he's taking care of his Seraphim and he's not, blah, 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 whatever. Guys, have your fun. I just don't give a shit. It still goes Luffy, Zoro as the top 2 on the crew. Then you argue you Sanji, Jinbei, whether Sanji's 3rd or 4th. Either way, he's not 1 or 2. Let's just move on and enjoy One Piece, can we? Please, for the love of God. Let's see. Lucci says, looks like he changed the order of the killings. He probably wants to deal with the more troublesome ones later. That actually makes sense. He wants to eliminate the weaklings first. Lucci's not wrong. That's the smartest thing to do. Like when you play a Fire Emblem game, or you're playing chess, or you're playing anything with some strategy to it, what do? You don't attack the big bads so that the weaklings can, you know, swarm you with numbers. You take out the weaklings. I mean, sometimes it is a good strategy to try to take out, but clearly S-Hawk has evaluated this. S-Hawk went, wait a minute, tried to take out the strongest, which we can argue is right here. The 4 strongest on the island are right here, and he's trying to take them out. And then they're going, wait a minute now, this is taking too long and too much time and there's too many variables. Alright, so a good strategy sometimes is go for the head. Sometimes it's better to attack the fodder first and diminish the numbers. S-Hawk tried it the first way, now he's trying plan B. It actually works. Let's see. Lucci continues and says, in this case, they may be your friends. Taking them out first could shake the stronger ones. And it would. This is actually very true. Lucci thinking like an assassin. Lucci thinking like a strongman. Good for Lucci there. And Luffy shocked Zoro. Leave it to me. I'll go after him. Zoro. Okay, but Zoro's going to get lost. Oh, for God's sake, Zoro's going to get lost. So let's see. Hey, Usopp. I forgot that. Hey, Usopp, go with him, please. He gets lost easily. Luffy being aware his observation hockey is on point. Shit, Zoro's leaving. Follow him. Make sure he doesn't leave the Yellow Brick Road, for God's sakes. And what a pain in the ass. He doesn't even acknowledge that. Wait up, Roronoa. And then Gum Gum. And who are you calling Usopp? There it is. Okay, this is actually... I don't like Egghead, and this is just a lot of they fight and jumping back and forth, but at least the comedy of this chapter feels a little bit more on point than some previous chapters. And Hawk Gatling and just going at S-Bear. Go away, flames. And Lucci's saying, Straw Hat, you idiot, stop and think. We won't beat it just by throwing out attacks like that. Still, it seems to be taking a lot of damage, but then again, so did S-Hawk, S-Shark. A lot of them seem to take damage, but they all seemingly are fine. Oh, now we're jumping away. Oh, we getting something important? Let's go. Let's go. This was the day before the famous Egghead incident. The day before. But this story began 3 months ago. And there's the paw. There's Bonnie crying her eyes out. Okay, so she's still where she was, as we found out. Alright, let's see. The Holy Land Mary Joa, 3 months prior. Are we getting the Shanks conversation? I want to tell you about a certain pirate. Wait a minute. 3 months prior. I'm speaking from Egghead Island. No, it's a dead name Mushi. Okay, what? I have something I'd like to discuss with the higher-ups. Who's speaking? Dr. Vegapunk is investigating the contents of the Void Century. Who is saying this? And then CP0 agent Vegapunk, huh? Shaka. CP5 was dispatched in order to investigate the matter, but no evidence was found. Okay. The ship that left Egghead mysteriously disappeared. So if it was the Vegapunks, why wouldn't they... we don't know what happened. And CP5's like, yeah, there's no evidence of it. And why wouldn't they just let them leave peacefully? So why did it disappear? We doing Bermuda Triangle shit, or what's the deal? For further investigation and an attempt to unravel the mystery, CP7 and 8 followed, but none returned to the government. We know this, because they're all locked up. I'm speaking from Egghead. Please connect me with the higher-ups. Wait, it's worded different, so this isn't the same transition, it's another one. Following the conversation between the 5 Elder Stars and a certain someone, it had become apparent that the genius scientist had betrayed the government. The 5 Elders decided to assassinate Dr. Vegapunk soon thereafter. Well, 3 of your agents, like 3 groups of agents from different agencies, have now gone missing when they went to investigate these claims. That is cause for suspicion. Realistically, I'm surprised they didn't act sooner. Cypherpole Aegis 0 received the mission and set sail. That's why they're there. However, the 5 Elders anticipated retaliation from Vegapunk. One of them decided to set sail with Kizaru as an escort. That's why Saturn is going with Kizaru. And then we get all the marine ships. Oh, we're seeing some badass looking dudes here. Some vice admirals. With requested reinforcements from various branches of the Navy, war began looming on the horizon. Let's go. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. It's more than Buster Call time. It's bigger than that. And then, however, we see, alright, this is 1000 Sunny. However, what unexpectedly appeared was the ship of the Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy. So wait, they gave, once again, the government pauses when a true Yonko is involved. There's a reason for it. Let's go. With such an unforeseen development, the government steadily grew uneasy. Straw Hat's here. Akainu knows it. Wait, the mustache Gorosei knows it. So everybody knows it. Wait a minute. So they're not again. Ha ha ha. So that's why they're sort of late, if you will. They were ready to go. Straw Hat showed up and they went, shit, let's observe the situation first. We don't want to cause, And Lucio disobeyed orders. So that's why this is happening. The outcome of the incident on the following day, which of course one day later that we don't know about yet, would give the entire world an unthinkable shock. Okay, so what's going to happen tomorrow in this universe? What's going to happen to tomorrow? Damn, man. Alright, this chapter's not so bad. Usually Egghead chapters I haven't been enjoying, but this one, alright, it's setting me up. Let's see. So, Klatok, huh? Hey, Klatok, was this all you're doing? We gonna get the traitor? Klatok, Shaka's just down. Answer me, says Vegapunk. Klatok, huh? They're all looking. Gacha, GD2. Why are you... Katak, Z... Alright. It's York? Wasn't she turned to stone? And I don't understand why, if she's the one ordering it, why can't one Vegapunk override the other Vegapunks? Like, she's an android just like all the others. Her chip is no better. But then again, they're explaining this in this weird way. I think it's a little plot convenient. They're explaining it in a weird way where, oh, well, if you're the same level, once an order is given from level C, another level C can't override it, change orders, nothing. You need a level B. Seems like an intentional design flaw for plot convenience for this shit to go down, but because no other system in the world with any salt works like that. However, okay, so it's York. You know what? I'm sort of glad. We finally got who the traitor is. It is one of the androids. It's not some secret android in the basement like Cell version from Dragon Ball or anything like that. It's just one of them. York. Alright. Sure. I think she's seen the most unlikely because she was so big and giant and, oh, I'm a girl, I'm cute, and look at my chubby cheeks, and that kind of idea. So maybe that was meant to throw us off design-wise. I'm sure that's part of it. Okay. As I said, the Egghead Island. If we get lore outside Egghead, I'm interested. But alright, we found out the traitor. A lot of people theorized it was one of the bodies. So, alright. Not a huge shocker, really. Hey, Stella, it's me. I'm going to be a celestial dragon. Okay, you're an android. You're not becoming a celestial dragon. And they are going to kill you the moment you step foot on. But whatever, alright. So, here's the problem with all these Vegapunks. They're morons. They're supposed to be like Kisuke Uraharas. They're supposed to be Light Yagamis. They're supposed to be these geniuses. Each android is supposed to be a genius, and Vegapunk himself is supposed to be a genius. And all I have seen is moronic idiocy and naivete from all of them. That's probably the most disappointing part about Egghead Island. Not gonna lie. That you're painting this guy as the smartest dude. He's got 7 versions of himself to be just as smart. And they're all morons. There is no way you're becoming a celestial dragon, you moron. And if you believe that, that is the height of stupidity. So York's just an idiot. What are you on about, York? You've been to Mary Joa in the past. Oh really? We didn't know that. Why do you want to be such a scummy human being? Alright, so Vegapunk trying to redeem himself a little bit. Being like, yeah, celestial dragons are terrible. Well, you are sounding just like Shaka now. Okay, so Shaka, of course, was a good person the whole time. But guess what? He's dead. Ha 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 ha. Damn. I have a feeling that, once again, Men in Black style, it's a little alien inside the head. And it's like, ha ha ha, you never knew. Boom, I found you, York. It was all a deception. I'm hoping Shaka gets up. I would be happy with that. It's really confusing, isn't it? Why, with so many Vegapunks around, this world would be better off with only one of us. So that's the deal. It doesn't look like there's a break next week. Okay. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, hopefully the next chapter, this whole what happens the next day, the Egghead incident is going to like rock our socks off. That chapter was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just, it was there. 5, 6 out of 10. You know, nothing crazy to write home about. Sorry about the huge glare, by the way, guys. But that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought this would be a bigger chapter for some reason. I don't know. I do it by guess and by golly. I'm so scared of being spoiled that I don't really go on any Discords when I know a chapter's out. So I have no consensus of, hey, this is a good reaction chapter. Hey, big news, you know? So, it is what it is. But anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys back here next time. Sayonara.